Alright, so you've come to a point where you love to know everything about traveling cheaply, safely, and smoothly. And that's exactly why you've enrolled in Scores. Very smart choice.
You see, you will not only understand how to make traveling more enjoyable and cheap, but you'll also really get inspired to plan your next trip without any worries or doubt. A lot of people are often scared of packing their bags and going to far foreign countries. They don't take the initial step because they think that something might happen to them. They don't have enough money, or they don't speak the language, or whatever kind of excuse they can come up with. And believe me, I've been there, but things have changed in some time. And after this course, you too will have no more excuses to procrastinate on your dream vacation. During my youth, my dad always told me to step over my shadow, which meant to just do something, even if I was afraid of doing it. And when I was 19, I just did it. I thought to myself, well, I'm only going to be here once, so I'm going to see as much as I can, even if I have to do it by myself, and even if people don't understand a word I'm saying. I'm just going to do it. So I left and traveled for a couple of years. And now it's your turn. Whether you want to travel alone or perfectly prepare the vacation with your friends or family, this course will explain everything you need to know in great detail. Before we start, let me give you a quick overview of what we will discover in this course. Firstly, we're going to address the right mindset you'll need. We'll discuss things like tackling your self-doubt and social anxiety, but we'll also go over the important aspect of really planning your journey. Secondly, we'll need to prepare you as much as possible, so that whatever happens when you're on the road, you don't get stuck and you find a way to help yourself. We'll go over the best bags you can take, the right apps you'll need, the electronics to make your travel experience unforgettable, and I've even included an entire checklist to make sure that everything you might need is in your bag. Once this is settled, it's just a matter of finding you the cheapest flight out there. And once we have that handled, we're going to explore where and how to book the cheapest lodging and accommodation. After that, we'll discover how to really get around once you're on location. As you probably imagine, there are loads of options with benefits and downsides to them, so that will be an important topic as well. And once you are aware of the different options to get around locally, we'll discover the short but important topic of finding cheap and great places to drink and eat. As you may know, digital communication can be really pricey once you cross a border, so we'll also talk about internet and communication. Do you really need this when traveling? Probably. And if so, what are the cheapest and even the free options to communicate? And for those of you who are also interested in working or volunteering abroad, I've also added an extra section that covers this topic in great depth. And then lastly, I'm going to give you some final tips and tricks that will really give you that extra boost in confidence and that will really equip you to hit the road like a real traveler. So it's going to be super fun for you to really go over this course and learn about the world of traveling. There are so many neat things for you to discover to make your journey an unforgettable journey, the best one you've ever had. And not only will you pick up a lot of different ideas and insights, tips and tricks and stuff like that, but most of all, I hope you really get inspired to put this information and this knowledge into action and really start planning your next trip after having watched this course. So sit back, enjoy the course, and of course feel free to ask any questions that may arise during following this course. Alright, so let's move on to the first lecture, which is all about the travel mindset. See you there.